Hello and welcome back to Hell is Us. So, last time we killed a bunch of hollow people things, and we opened that secret door, abandoned a lady that was left behind a door who'd forgotten we were there as well, so I'm sure we can get away with that. And now we are moving on with the story. So, let's see here. Where shall we go? I know. Let's go here. Hi guys. 5 of you. Oh, roll away. Stamina. Slowly. Did I missed that. Okay, so I seem to get the hill pulse, but then I don't seem to get it. So it definitely is a timing issue thing that will have to be worked on. Oh! My. Time Loop Guardian. Whoop, 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 whoop. I mean, look at this. Wow. Graphics look really good. Oh. You... No. Right. And that's all she wrote. Just... Okay. This item can be equipped by selecting a weapon in the data pad and using manage or add glyphs. Right, now we've got to try this out because this is the second one that we've got, and add glyphs. Right. But they're locked. So what about this? The same. Right. That makes sense. This makes sense now. All is good within the universe. All is good. All is good. All is well in Hadia. Hadia. However you pronounce it. A pendant given to me by my mother when I was 5 years old. It was... Oh, that's my pendant. So we're pretty much finished up with this so far. We got a glyph. glyph. Oh my god. I really can talk, but the more I do, the more I sound like I can't. So we got a glyph and we can attach them to weapons. That's great. Problem is, every time you return to an area, they respawn. So that will be something we'll have to deal with later on. So we'll just have a little look. I don't really think there's much more we can do around here. So we will head on back and pay Ernest a visit. But Ernest. We have your family.
Thank you
Ernie.
for bringing this watch back to me. It belonged to Otis, my eldest. My father gave it to me, and I gave it to Otis. I'll give it to Atticus if he ever comes home.
And a nice little trophy for that as well. Anyway, moving on. It's mine now. 3 trophies so far. 3 videos, 3 trophies. Amazing. So this is pretty much all the people we've met. Gives us information about them. To investigate clues about my parents. Obviously the items that we've picked up. I'm just kind of doing this just to clear what we've already done. Okay, perfect. Let's go. Okay, so let's go to the marshes. Let's do this. Kind of reminds me of that truck on Land of the Dead. Really cool opening credits here. I like this. Fantastic. Hell is us.
Epsilon 11. Epsilon 11, sound off. Why are you in Akasa Marshes? Who ordered you? Where are my men?
They're gone. The creatures got the better of them.
Abandon the vehicle and walk away. You have my word, no harm will come to you.
How about I give it back when I no longer need it?
I would advise against it.
It's just too convenient.
You have no idea who you've stolen from. Choose your next move wisely.
Well, save that. You know, a lot of people are not here. But I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I haven't really seen many people. Just the soldier, that lady that saved us, a few of our enemies, and obviously that woman we spoke to, as well as Ernest. But nothing. Oh. I remember this. That's a lot of bodies. Eerie. Not all characters will engage in full conversations, but may still say something of interest.
Why? Why? Why is this happening? Camille. Oh, my baby. Anna, my baby girl. We got separated during the evacuation in Tulsi. The screaming, the panic, the smoke, pure chaos. I lost them in the crowd. I finally traced them back to Jova, but I'm too late. I'm too late. Oh, Camille, forgive me. I'm too late. Without one of their belongings, I can't even give them a proper Palamist burial.
Okay, so I assume we have to come back to this guy then if we find something that might resemble one of their possessions. Anything here? I'll go up there. I'm really Sabinian territory. Really looking forward to what's going on here now, because this is where the demo part. Save. Oh. Wow. Should the combat prove too easy or difficult, various aspects of enemy power can be customized and set in gameplay. Whatever that is over there, I don't think I want any part of it. Umbrahan, Pathamabi and Village of Jova. Hey dear. I don't really want any part of these enemies, to be fair. Oh, what? Oh, I pressed the button too quickly. This isn't how I imagined the end. Bleeding in a hope it's the ones that I just killed for you, buddy. What is that? He's a big boy. Wow. I'm saving that. I don't think I want to go over there. A lot of abandoned cars. Seems to be the thing around here. The town of Jova welcomes you. Well, hey there, people.
Painting their horrible deeds for all to see? It's the first thing we saw when we rolled into the marsh. We weren't gonna let that slide. No way. Palamis pulled similar shit in my village. It's the reason I enlisted. This is the life, man. For years I waited for this fucking war and it finally arrived. 2 years and we're just getting started. You know what's exhausting? Pretending that everything is okay. Love thy neighbor bullshit. It's about time we rid ourselves of the Palamists. I'll drink to that.
So it seems
Yeah,
like
see
a
that
religious
guy?
thing.
Looking through the binoculars, standing safely behind the sandbags? That's the captain. I suggest you chat with him before you wander into trouble.
I'll do just that. But first... Okay, this seems promising.
Move along. This house has been requisitioned by the Asterian Armed Forces to serve as Captain Voss's field office.
Oh. Him over here. Oh.
I'm only permitted to play Sabinian classics, I'm afraid. Unfortunately, I only happen to know one of their dreadful compositions. I'm getting the impression that Captain Voss is tired of hearing the same tune over and over again. I need to learn some new pieces before I end up against the wall.
You don't want to end up there. Well, which wall? Alright. So this war is well and truly taking off now. However it started.
I don't know how you managed to get here, and I don't care. I have my orders not to interfere with your operations. Just do me the same courtesy. That's all we need. A bunch of fucking outsiders roaming around our country. I strongly suggest you avoid my men. They have enough to worry about.
Who are you?
I'm Captain Vass, 6th Battalion, 3rd Company of the Asterian Armed Forces. I'm in charge here. Jova is part of Asteria now, so everything here belongs to the Sabinian cause. I'll follow my orders for now, but there's a limit. The way I see it, you're not bulletproof, and you're alone. I think we understand each other.
quite threatening, really, aren't you?
What happened here?
Justice happened here. If you think the Palamists aren't doing the same thing to us, you're a fucking idiot. Jova's part of Asteria's relocation program. We were gonna get everything ready for the migrating Sabinian families. That was before these damn creatures showed up.
I'm looking for Jova's blacksmith. Have you seen him?
He must have left with the Owen convoy. Can't find the son of a bitch anywhere. We had a good deal. Our Corps of Engineers went dark right about when the creatures appeared. He was gonna help rebuild Jova. If you find him, tell him he can come back. I'll go easy on him.
Yeah.
Where was the ON convoy going?
I have no idea, and I couldn't care less. They're either brave or stupid to have made a run for it. My money's on stupid. Wherever they're going, I'm sure they didn't get very far from their outpost.
Where's the ON outpost?
The outpost is northeast of here, on the outskirts of town. It's on the street behind the blacksmith's forge.
Okay, the northeast will go. So let's ask the general knowledge then, because this seems to probably be popping up. It looks like it is anyway with the 2 people we've spoke to. 3. This is being the 3rd. So let's see what he's got to say about Hadia.
It's the greatest country on this spinning ball of ours. Well, if it wasn't for the Palamists bringing us down several notches.
Oh.
When we finally get rid of them, Hadia will rise like it once did under King Aster. He was by far our greatest monarch. Look at what we've accomplished with fewer men and resources. We've captured the entire province of Umbrahan and pushed into Argola. I'm guessing we would have Trisk, the capital city of Argola, if it weren't for those damn things. The Asterian armed forces will swing around and liberate Jehania when the fighting resumes. You know the saying, right? ON peacekeepers are as useful as a second asshole on your elbow. Useless outsider trash. We are superior in every way. We've dominated the arts, business, education, and politics for decades, if not centuries. We need to progress. The only way to achieve greatness is to rid ourselves of the Palamist swine. They're drowning in their own filth. We need to step on their heads and hold them underwater. If we let them, those bastards will drag us down with them.
What a delightful human being you sound like as well.
They're insects. Look at what they did to that Sabinian family in the marsh. Now, I know what you're thinking. What about the Palamists in the forest? Killing their women and children and sending their men to work camps? But they're not women. They're not children. And they certainly aren't men. When you have a cockroach problem in your home, you don't negotiate with the vermin to leave. You exterminate them.
I don't like this man. I know he's just a fictional character, but it's very aggressive.
I don't know what they are, but I do know they aren't interested in the town. If they were, I wouldn't be standing here. I sent a scouting party to try to figure out what we're dealing with here, but they never came back. I've been observing them for quite some time. They have no discernible pattern, rules, or hierarchy. In fact, the only thing they seem interested in is that strange dome-like mass in the marsh. My guess is they came out of it. I'd order a salvo on the damn thing, but I don't want to kick the hornet's nest.
Northeast. So let's explore Jova a little bit more. Seeming as this is the place that we mentioned right at the beginning of the game. I feel like it might have... Oh, okay. There's like proper houses then. It's not like, you know, doesn't look like they had technology. as in like TVs and stuff. I haven't seen any of that. Well, there's a radio.
Dear Diary, Mommy and Daddy are still yelling at each other a lot. Daddy says there's a lot of bad men coming to hurt us. Makes me really scared. Uncle Jaffer is the only one who still plays with me. He says we should all go to the lake with him. He says it's safer there, but I don't want to leave my friends.
Wonder what happened to them. Oh, that scared me. I don't know why.
You're not a soldier, are you? Please don't tell anyone I'm here.
Hey, who are you?
I'm Rebecca. I've been hiding here since the attack on Jova. When the bombs fell from the sky, I was playing in the treehouse with my baby brother. Parents ran out and screamed at us to get down. My baby brother ran to them. That's when the bomb exploded.
Well, I suppose that answers the question of what happened to her. She's obviously hiding up here. Thing is, you would have thought they would have seen her, but they don't sound like nice people, so maybe it's a good thing.
So, I'm looking for the blacksmith. Do you know where he is?
I don't know him very well. I think he doesn't like kids much. I saw some villagers leaving with the ON peacekeepers on their white trucks. Maybe he went with them.
What happened here?
The soldiers rounded up everyone. Uncle Jaffer told me to hide when they entered the house. They arrested him and they took him somewhere else. The soldiers separated everyone. The men, the women, the children. People were screaming and crying when they were being forced into the buses. The soldiers didn't take everyone, though. The rest were brought into the forest across the marsh. Only the soldiers came back.
Hey, did you see where the white trucks went?
I watched the white trucks drive away. They took the road that turns behind the hill with the ancient monuments. We can see them from here.
Where's your uncle?
I don't know where they took Uncle Jaffer. I know he wasn't taken into the forest with the others. I hope they let him go. He promised to take me somewhere safe. Miss Haley taught us about Hadia. She told us that the Sabinians were horrible people who always wanted to hurt us. And they gave us examples of what happened in our history. King Astor was a very mean man who wanted to eliminate all the Palamists. The Sabinians think he's a hero. It's true. Look at what they did to us in Jova. Miss Haley was right. They all hate us. I want this to end. I want my mom and dad to tell me everything will be okay. I want to play with my baby brother in the treehouse. I want to go to school. I want to play with my friends in the marsh. And I want to listen to Uncle Jaffer's sermons. I want things to go back to normal. I don't think they ever will.
So, from the perspective I'm getting at the moment is that it is a religious thing, two different sides, and they can't live in peace.
They were always nice to me. Sal wanted me to stay with them at their outpost, but I didn't want to. This is my home. She came to see me in secret and make sure I had food. This morning, she told me she was leaving. She wanted me to leave Jova with them. I told her I was staying for Uncle Jaffer. She gave me more food and said goodbye. hate them. I killed my mom and dad. I killed my baby brother. He was only 5. See, everyone I know is gone. They're with Zethras now, in the higher place. Uncle Chafford talks about it in his sermons. It's where we go when we die. It's a place that has no memories. You only feel happiness. It's where my mom and dad, baby brother are. They're demons. They're here because of the Sabinians. They're friends with the demons. They don't attack them. See? They're friends with them.
Okay, so I need to know where the white trucks went. Was it Uncle Jaffa?
Hey, did you see where...
I watched the white trucks drive away. They took the road that turns behind them.
So, we give her food? Nothing. Okay. Wow. Of course. Is there a dog? Something's blocking the door. Nope. So let's go up here.
They recently assigned me to this battalion. I needed a breather after we pushed through Umbrahan. I heard rumors about what was going on behind the front lines. That shit in the forest. That isn't me. The Asterian army is filled with men like Vass. And he is as filthy as they come. Watch your back.
Where is this dog? Oh, he's there. Oh, thank God he's not hurt.
Hey! Hands off! I found him. He's mine now. I found the poor pup whimpering alone in a house, just abandoned there by the owners. Unbelievable how utterly heartless these Palamists are. He's in good hands now, though. Aren't you? Who's a good boy? Hey! Hands off! I found him. He's mine now.
He sounds really happy to be with you. So there must be a few more places we can go into. Because we did go there. Can't talk to him. Already spoken to you. Let's have a look over here. See what's what. Okay. Nice. That's quite good. So obviously when we've upgraded our weapons, leveled them up. Oh, when we've leveled them up, then we can attach them. And then kind of really want to see what they offer. You know? Ah, finally a door that opens. Well, well, she's been having a party.
I was part of the mob that hung those civilians in the marsh. I don't know what came over me. Now these soldiers make sure I pay for my crime every single night. And I deserve it. I knew all of them. We were neighbors. I taught their children. Those kids were my life. Rebecca, Talum, Justina, especially little Cyril Kun. I want to remember who I was back then, before all of this happened. I need to wake up from this nightmare. Sethers, forgive me.
So there is TV as well. Wow, she really likes to drink. She sounds like that teacher that the girl was talking about. This place is quite big actually, isn't it? See what's... Nothing there. We got up here? Nope.
His gaze be upon you, my son. You're not from here, are you? I know everyone around here. And yet, there is a way about you that is familiar to me.
Here we go. The same old questions.
Who are you?
I am Abbot Jaffer, the spiritual leader of Patham Abbey.
Oh, that's the girl's uncle.
My life started here, and it seems it will end here. I don't know where you are from, but I'm afraid you've wandered into hell.
Do I tell him? Does it even have anything about his niece?
Do you know where I might find the blacksmith?
Even before all this started, he was off and gone. A dark burden weighed on him. I sincerely hope he has escaped Jova with the ON convoy. Pray, my son. Pray he hasn't been shipped off to the prison camps.
What happened here?
Madness and hatred happened here, and lots of it. When I finally managed to get back from Tulsi, I rushed to my brother's home only to find my niece Rebecca orphaned. Then the soldiers began to round up the villagers. When they kicked in the door, I told her to hide. I gave myself up.
Where's the Abbey?
It's southeast of Jova, sitting on a rocky plateau. From the marshes you can see its beautiful golden spheres and Sethris's ever-watchful eye. Tread lightly, my son. Captain Voss sent some of his men to ransack the Abbey. He's obsessed with finding a treasure that does not exist. They can keep beating me for as long as they want. I have no idea what they are talking about.
Or at least we can mention the fact that we found his niece as well.
Did you happen to see where the convoy went?
Lieutenant Rue came to negotiate my release. Captain Voss would hear none of it. I heard their trucks leave the outpost this morning. Many roads lead outside the marsh. Sadly, my situation prevented me from seeing where they went.
I found your niece. She's okay. I found your niece. She's okay.
Thanks, Sethris. She was always brighter than the other kids. When we leave this place, and we will, I'll take her somewhere peaceful and quiet.
Yeah, apologies about that. I got a bit happy by pressing X.
Why is Captain Voss doing this to you?
Captain Voss is a criminal and thief parading as a soldier. You don't believe me? Look inside his trucks. They are filled with things he stole from Palamist families. It is the reason why he arrested me. He can beat me as long as he likes. My answer will always remain the same. There is nothing of value in the Abbey besides our barrels of mead.
Where's the ON outpost?
It's not far. Turn right, just before the blacksmith's forge. You should see it down the hill.
Okay. Do we have to ask these general knowledge questions? I feel like if you need to speak to people to kind of understand what's going on here, it does get a bit repetitive, but I feel like this is something we need to do.
The roots of hatred run deep and far across Hadia. This isn't the first time we've been caught in a perpetual cycle of violence. Sethrus's benevolence lives in all of us. But the serpent also lives in us. He does not dare show himself until the laws and customs have fallen. When that happens, you will quickly realize that the chains holding civilized men are weak. Steel yourself, my son. The serpent strikes when we are at our most vulnerable. This war is a sword sharpened by propaganda and religious intolerance, slicing and dicing up what generations built over centuries within days. The exchange of cruel and violent acts and the lies perpetuated by the media all played their part. I was shocked to hear that even priests were involved in spreading hateful rhetoric. Now look at us. I see only darkness ahead, but I have faith in Sethrus. I believe Hadians can quell their emotions and come back to reason. They must, or all will fall to ruin. Lieutenant Rue was the first outsider I ever encountered. She was as curious about our customs and traditions as I was about hers. This Buddha she spoke of is a fascinating figure. I was saddened to hear that the outside world seems to fall prey to the same dark impulses as Hadians, which is partly why the Peacekeepers exist. Being a peacekeeper is admirable. Risking one's life for the betterment of others is a noble pursuit. No matter how hard they try, I refuse to hate them and never will. We both share the same land and God. There is plenty of room for peaceful coexistence, and Sethrus has plenty of love to spare. I'm not naive. I understand why things are the way they are, but that doesn't mean I have to accept them. How do we stop the spread of hatred from one generation to the next? I lack the wisdom to know the answer, but know where to begin. I need to start with the next generation. The children of this war must let go of their hatred if we are to climb out of the hole we dug for ourselves. There is a moment in history that all Palamists should reflect on, if not regret entirely. The country was ruled by a heavy-handed theocracy, with one thing in mind: power. A young charismatic erudite named Sabingo wrote several Reformation theses, which gained popularity. What did the Palamist traditionalists do? They hunted them down. They accused them of heresy and burned them at the stake. They were Palamists who only wanted reform. Nothing is easier than listening and finding common ground. It is effortless compared to the alternative. That moment of hubris sent us on the path of endless wars. We don't learn from our mistakes. We only seem to repeat them. I overheard the guards speaking of such creatures. If what they describe is accurate, then the darkest days are ahead of us. In specific passages, the Holy Kata speaks of Tiar's demons. Some of these passages relate to the curse of Tiar, brought on by the great sins of destructive emotions. These writings were meant to be interpreted as metaphors and stories, to teach and inform us. Could this be happening? May his eye protect us.
Okay, so he had a lot to say. A lot of information there to take in.
Poor bastard. Next time he falls, I'll let him choke a little longer.
There you go. And that's that. So I'm gonna end this one here. A bit of a different episode. Wasn't too much combat. Bit of information that we've got. It seems that there is more of Jova to explore. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you want to drop a like, subscribe and leave a comment, let me know what you find good about this game. Let me know if you're playing, how far you've got, what you're enjoying about it. No spoilers though, please. And I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.